today's online mathematics class with Mr. Michael, your mathematics teacher. Today we'll be looking at addition of numbers. That is what we did last time. But today with abacus. So many people will ask, what is an abacus? Have we seen an abacus before? Yes, you have seen it in the classes. Just that one or two things are supposed to be fixed. That is why it's not here, but I believe by the time once they are done with it, we'll use it during this class. So, an abacus is the first set of counting machine that was invented. So, some people take it to be the first set of computer because it made counting easier as at that time before computers came up. So, today we will do addition of 3-digit numbers. Using abacus. Yeah. So like I said earlier, I just prayed it should be done with it, that we use it in the class, everybody will see it. You see, abacus is a machine that shows the value, it shows the place value of numbers, it shows how many numbers are in a particular row, the place value of those numbers. For now, since we are talking about 3 digits, we are working with just 3 sets of numbers today. Number 1, let's say this is our abacus. This is the 100, the tens, and the unit. So, for example, if you are asked to add 313 and 261, some people find it difficult. Some will tell you, okay, 313 plus 261. We have done both expanded form and column method of adding numbers. That's the last thing we did. But today we are seeing how we are going to use abacus to add them. They will let me know that 3 plus 1 is 4. Yes. 1 plus 6 is 7. 3 plus 2 is 5. No problem. It is very correct. There is nothing wrong doing it this way. But if you are asked to use abacus, you say, okay, this is for the hundreds. And for this, we are supposed to use 2 abacuses for this. But anyway, we'll still use the 2 abacus. This is the first abacus. Sorry, this is the second abacus. We have our 100, tens, and units. Now, the first one is for what? 313. We have our 3 number here. 1, that each of these are for 100, tens, and units. That's 1 tens, that's 300, 1 tens, and 3 units. That's for the first one. Then we'll add it to this 261, 200, 6 units, and 6 tens and 1 unit. Yes, this is our counting machine. So if you count it, you see that 3, 6, 1. That means 300. If you want to write it in expanded form, we have about 300. And this one is under 100. 300 plus 1 unit. 1 tens and 3 units. If you like, add 0 here, no problem. So 0 plus 0 plus 3 is what? 3. 0 and 1 is what? 1. Bring down 3. That is what we have here. That we have 3, 1, 3 here. The same thing you do for this. Now, next thing is we are supposed to add this to this so that we'll know what we have. Now, let us remove all these ones and add them to this one. This first set here now, we have 2. Let's add the 2 here. For the second one here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let us add the 6 to this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then the last one here, we have 1. We add the 1 here. So now, what becomes the total here now? 1, 2, 3, 4. We write our 4 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We write our 7 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We write our 5 here. The same thing we have here is the same thing that we have here. So that is where abacus makes it so easier for us. So for those that wouldn't know how to add numbers, some will know, but during counting they make mistakes. Abacus is so good for us to do addition. Now, this one has no carrying over. Let's solve the one that has carrying over. For example, we have our abacus here. Oh, I have another one. 2 abacuses. We have let's say we have here, we have 427 plus 186. Good. Now we have to add these numbers. Now for those that wouldn't know how to do carrying over, 427 plus 186. 7 plus this is 13. You write your 3, take 1. 1 plus 2, 3 plus this 11, write 1, take 1, and 6. So this is what we're supposed to have an answer. So we have carrying over here. But how do we do carrying over in abacus? The first one says we have 4. This is for 100 tens unit, 100 tens and unit. We have 4 here, 3, 4. We have 2 here, 1, 2. We have 7 there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This for the first set. Then the second set we have 1 here. Come here, we have 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then the last one that we have 6. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, we are asked to add all this together. Now, when we start solving or we start our addition, we start from the right hand side. And that is exactly what we are going to do. Now, we'll bring the unit to the unit. If any of them is remaining, we move it to the tens. That is how we solve with abacus. That means here, what do we have here? We have 6 here. So let's move 6 to this other 6 here. So that we will know that what we have to do, we have already done it. So we have 6 here. Let's bring it down to this other side. So what we add here, what do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it's not supposed to exceed 10 here because each number ends with 10. So we have 6 here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we'll draw another abacus. This is where our answer is coming. So we have written 3 here already. Then the total is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. These ones are 6. We are supposed to bring the 6 here. But already we have added 3 here. They have become 10. So what's going to happen? We have 3 left here. So let's write the 3 here. For now, let's leave it there. Now, this one, we have our 10 here. We wrote our 3 here. Because of this 10, we take 1 from this 10. Add to this one. Because, okay, for example, now we have it up to 13. For example, now since we have it up to 13, we remove the 3 and bring it down here. leave only 10 here. And that 10 that is there is 1 and 0. So that means let's believe that the other 0, doesn't have any value here now. So it's only 1 that's remaining here. So even if we bring up the 10 here now, we know that okay, it's 10 that we have here in this place. You see now, this one now is 2. We have 2 here. So what's going to happen to this other? See, this one is up to 10 now. So what's going to happen to the other 3? So now we have, let's count this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then that 3 that I added here, look at the 3 here. I only just wrote it there. Look at the 3 here. So now here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 8 here now. Adding these 3 now to that 8, it becomes what? 11. Because when we add these 3 to the 8, 1, 2, 3. It becomes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that 11, we write down only 1. The 1 is still remaining there. Then we bring this one here. This one is the last one. Now, this one here, if we add it to this one, it becomes 5. Plus the one that is hanging here, making it 6. So that means here now we have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that means, in a nutshell, our answer is 6, 1, and 3. So that is how we use abacus to solve simple problems that involve carrying over. I will explain it over again. Initially, we were having 6 here. These ones are supposed to come over to this side. This one will come over here, while this one will come over here. So when we took this one here now, we never wanted to exceed 10, but we made it 13. That 13 means that if we add the 3 here to make it 13, so we'll leave the 10 here, bring the 3 down. Once this one gets to 10, we remove the 3 here, leave it 10, and bring the 3 that we remove down here. We are done with the first set. So the second one now, we have how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The second one was 8. Now, this 8 now, the 3 that we carried over to this place, let's add it to this 8 that was next. If we add the 3 to the 8 now, it will become 11. And that 11 now, we write down only 1 here. Write the 0 here. Take that 1 again. When we take that 1, we add the 1 to where it is coming from. It's coming to, sorry. So what we have here was 4. That 4 now we have 1, 2, 3, 4. The one that came in from outside and the one that was really here, making the two zeros and the 4 that was here, gave us the 6. So that is how, as you are carrying over, you write them here and add them here. We carried 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here. We added it to this other one. We have 10. Sorry, you see, you added to 7, we have 13. We wrote down the 3. We carry over 1 and put it here. So we brought down the second one and added it. This one now we're only having excess. So we added the excess to the other one there, it became 2. So the 2 come over here plus the 4. That's what gives us the 6. So if you are doing it carrying over and you are transferring your balls to the next line, so you will understand that it is even more easier to solve simple addition with abacus than with normal, because sometimes some people will tell you 3 plus 5 is 8. Some people, as their mind is telling them 8, they will write 6. Not that they don't know it, already they've failed the answer already. So when in abacus, as you are transferring the balls, you will know that if your count it is not up to you, say no, I'm not supposed to have 5, I'm supposed to have 6. How come I have 5? You go back and cross-check your work. But the ones you are writing, once you write, your man will tell you that I have done it, I've gotten it already, I'm going away from it. So abacus is the easiest way, the simplest way, and the only way that can make you clear of whatever you are doing. My name is Mr. Michael, but I promise you that since this class they couldn't fix it up to bring it here, we are going to do this in the class.
But the little you have listened to here, the evaluation question will come at the end of the class. Try your own best to solve them using abacus. Don't just write answers for me. I don't mark answers. I mark the expression how you bring out the work. So use them, do them the way you see me do on the board. If there's any question, forward it. While in the class, we'll do better about that. My name is Michael, a mathematics teacher. Just take good care of yourself. Bye.